Hello and welcome back to Tony Northeastern. Yes, you're actually seeing me for a change. We're up in the loft, and what we're going to be doing this morning is just looking at some of the fantastic comments I've received in the last video. So without further ado, let's look into the comments. Okay, we shall start with Paul Tinks. I hope I've got your name right, Paul. You just wanted to see some of the finished sections of the layout. Well, at the moment you're currently looking at high shields. Now this little section is roughly about 4 foot from the edge of the tunnel there to the corner. That's 4 foot that way, and from the corner back out to the tunnels here, that's 4 foot easy, and it's just a 4 foot triangular piece. It comes out roughly about 4 foot as well. So this is high shields. This is absolutely finished. I've got nothing more to do to this. Maybe add a few more vehicles or people or just a little detailing, but this section is completely finished. Alright, from the tunnels through the coal yard all the way through to the station up there, Newcastle station, this area is nowhere near complete. The only area I think that is complete is the goods yard here. I'm toying around, as you can see here, with a coal mine and maybe some other bits and pieces in here. I'm just toying around with this, where there's going to be a coal mine or just a coal yard. Okay, this section, which represents Pilo Junction and the entrance into Timedock station, is, I would say, 99.9% complete. Although there's a road that's got to be extended from the diesel yard to be added, and maybe some extra trees and shrubbery to put in, but everything around here is, yeah, almost finished. It's almost there. Okay, while I'm in this area, I had a question from LNER 1946 about reaching the back. Now, as you can see, if I come back a bit, this area is like a triangle. There's the edge of the baseboard there to the gasometer. So I can reach from both sides, no problem. For track cleaning or maintenance is just about reach. Wherever the camera can go, I can just about reach. So if I ever needed to get to the trees or anything, or do any cleaning, track cleaning, I can just about reach. I can reach from both sides. Only just mind. Alright, Doncaster Sandwich was asking about what's going to happen with these sightings. That's just been recently added. I'm not sure at the moment. I've been toying with a couple of ideas, and I've been looking on internet for some sort of inspiration of what to put here. So I'm not sure. I've got an idea in mind, maybe a milk depot, and I'll just show you a little photograph of what I've seen. Alright, I've just found this photograph this morning, and it is a dairy yard with a massive shed where the oil tankers go into it. Because if you look right at the back there, you can see an oil tanker in there at the moment being emptied. So this has given me an idea. Do like the little diesel shunter there that's shunting some of the milk tankers. So yeah, so could be a dairy yard that I'm going to do on the sidings, but I'll have to redo the track plan. Right, here's a... Okay, we're at Timedock at the moment. It's not 100% finished because underneath there I got paving to do and some lampposts to put in. And on the top here where the bridges are, I've got an old siding to put in. But from the platforms onwards all the way down to Pilo Junction, just past the signal box down there under the bridge, that's virtually complete. Just got to add some fine details like signals and telegraph poles. And as we swing round towards the brewery, I will come back to it at some point. I'm not overly happy with the track work, so that has to come up and redone again. This siding's alright, I'm happy with this siding, but that siding and that siding and that spur head shunt, that's all got to come up. I'm not going to redo this point here, I've got to take that out and put a shorter one in. I'm not happy with the way the track just kinks here and not perfectly straight. So yeah, at the time it looked good. Stood back after I did the video and I thought, no. So that's another project for another time. Right, we're over at the TMD. This is 99% finished. So I'm happy with this. I think all of this baseboard from the bridge down to this area here I'm happy with. As you can see, it's not quite finished here yet because this spur will come off to a turntable that's going to sit here eventually, but I have to do the brewery first because from this point to right in the corner is roughly about 3.5 foot. So by the time I come out with a turntable, what's a turntable? 300mm, about a foot. So I've got a foot section to put in here to sit the turntable on. So that's another job that needs to be done at some point. But yeah, this area is complete. And the latest addition to this area was this little lamppost here. It was a 12 volt lamp, and I swapped it out and I put an LED in there. But I liked the overall look of that lamp. It was part of a job lot I bought and it didn't work, so I rewired it and put an LED in it and it works fine. So that's that area finished, all the way through to the bridge here. Yes, so all that's finished now, so I'm happy with that. So let's have a look at Newcastle Junction North. This is not finished at all. There's lots missing from here. There's a signal box to go in here. If I just turn the camera around, the brick walling along here needs doing. I'm not sure about the town over there. It looks alright as a back scene. Might have to add a few more trees or a bit more detailing. You have the signalling to go here as well. Right, and as we turn into Newcastle Station itself, the canopy, I'm not sure if that's going to stay or not. I have been collecting a lot of Hornby T-cap canopies, so I might just cover the lot in that. So that's another project. Okay, I've also been asked a question by George Hartley about have I had any issues with the Polarity on these sweep switches. I have had little problems, but not necessarily with the polarity, but with this bar in the center jamming. Sometimes, especially on the newer ones you get now, the plastic seems to protrude a lot through on the base, and when you screw them down it sort of bends them in the middle, and that causes the bar to jam up. I've had that on a couple of them. Also, I have had these bars not being totally straight vertically to the base, so sometimes I've had to twist them and then put a tiny drop of super glue in the center and wait for the super glue to go off, and then just put a little bit of oil there and there just to make sure that moves freely. Now this is a really old seep. You can tell that because the ends are rounded over and the quality is a lot better. This one has no switch, no polarity switch for swapping over in the center there. Another thing that could cause problems with polarity switching is, say, if you put too much solder in on these when you solder your cables on, that would cause it to jam as well. The other thing I find regarding the plastic protruding through, I've tried cutting it off in the past, and all it does, it makes these bodies loose. So another idea that I use quite a lot, if they're not flush, is I use plastic washers which go over the holes, and that keeps the base off the baseboard on the underside. Yeah, because as you can see, you put the washer on and it just about catches the bit of plastic coming through. So what I do is just trim a little bit off the corner and then just super glue these on, and then that keeps the seeps off the baseboard, and it works, but that's the only issues I have with these. It's a shame the quality of the new ones is not as good as this one. I've had this one for 13 years, something like that. And you can tell it's a good one because you just turn it over all round and you can actually see it's actually sliding. See, it's actually sliding the bar. You get a new one and it jams. Well, there you go, that's that. Alright, another question I had last week was about these cable idents. Where do I get them from? Well, you can pick them up at any electrical wholesalers if you just ask for cable idents. Now there's many different types you can get. You can get the adhesive types, which have already got the numbers on, and you just peel them back and slip them on, but they're sleeves. I think they're called sleeves, but these are called cable idents. Now if you solder tin the ends of the cables, these can just slide on. You can actually force them on a little bit, or you can purchase a tool. This is a cable ident sleeving tool. You see it's narrow at that end and it's slightly wide at this end, so what you do is you slide your cable into the hole there and you push the cable idents all the way up the sleeve onto the cable. These you can buy on wholesale. Any wholesalers will have these as well. You just put it into your Google search and you'll find them. Because I haven't bought any for a long time. I've had these for years. Okay, right, what else was there? Okay, so you've seen the finished areas of the layout. I think I've answered quite a few questions there as well. So I think we'll see a few trains pass by, and I'll catch you again next time. Thanks for watching now. Bye. Thanks for watching. Catch you again next time. Bye.